Hey everyone, it's Morgan Adsit for Sports Unlimited. I'm going to bring in now Mike Preston from the Baltimore Sun with his gray card after the Ravens failed to take the AFC North lead, losing at Pittsburgh 18-16. Mike, the team is consistent with saying what their problems are, so I will give them that. This one, a lot of it falling on the offense. I'm looking at your grades, not anything above a C on offense. Let's start with Lamar Jackson and those offensive struggles against a really tough Steelers defense. Where'd you kind of break this down?
Well, and what I'm writing about for tomorrow is if you have a good defensive line and your corners are good or your safeties are fast, you can beat the Ravens. If you go back and look at all four of their defeats this season, they've been against teams who have good defensive lines. I mean, Vegas, Kansas City, Cleveland, and they came here. And if you can get pressure on Lamar and keep him in the pocket with your front four, then you stand a very good chance of beating them, and that's exactly what happened today. They kicked 6 field goals, and they still win the game. That shouldn't happen, but, hey, they're good up front. I mean, they got Watt. They got Cam Hayward. That's a pretty good group up front.
You gave their offensive line a D. That's where it all starts in the trenches, like you mentioned, up front. So the Ravens just got beat up a little bit, in your opinion?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Lamar and you go back, I mean, I gave him a C-, running back C. But offensive line, if you can get this team out of the play-action passing game, those run-pass options, which they never had. They never got in sync today. When you take them out of that mode, you can beat them. And that's exactly what happened today. And they had some passes, but a couple big ones down the field, but not big enough to beat Pittsburgh, because they're very good on the back end also. And again, if you have corners, you have safeties, this is what you get.
Along that D theme, you gave that to special teams. Kicker Justin Tucker missing 2 field goals in this one. Hit a 54-yarder, but you missed 2 in a 1-score game, and these type of games and everything he's done this season, it's officially a problem if people didn't already know that leading into this.
Yes.
Where are you on the Justin Tucker and the misses and what this means for the Ravens?
Well, the thing is with Tuck is not just the missed field goals, but when he misses the extra point the week before, oh my, then it opens a can of worms where you're questioning, like, do they need to bring in a kicker? Do they need to bring somebody else? I don't think they will, but I think once training camp starts next season, they better bring somebody in to push this guy, because you're seeing a pattern here, and there's a history of what he was, but maybe not what he is anymore. They're lucky they had Jordan Stout, because he averaged like 46-point-some yards a punt, including 170-yarder. He kind of bailed him out, but the rest of the group, and I will give some props to the secondary. They did not give up any big plays today. I mean, they gave up some, I think they gave up like 320 yards of total offense, but none of those big plays that have been a problem for them all year. So step in the right direction there.
Yeah, that's what's funny about the Ravens is the defense does its part, has its best game since Buffalo, and then this happens with the offense. And again, Steelers defense has a lot to do with that. The final one I want to go over is coaching. You gave the Ravens a D. Why a D for the coaching category in this loss?
A D, you got 38 seconds left in the half, and you're throwing a pass to Likely. Oh, Patrick Queen strips the ball. They kick a field goal. Just sit on the lead or sit on whatever. Be content, because you haven't played well, but maybe the second half it heats up. And then you come out and the 2-point conversion.
After a timeout.
You already showed them what you're going to run. You showed them. Quarterback sneak to the right. Okay, they call a timeout. They get set. And then you run a quarterback sneak to the left. Duh, that really fooled me. Come on. Be a little bit more original. Just roll the guy out and, hey, you want to run, you run. You want to pass, you pass. But give him that option. When you got a great quarterback like Lamar who has legs like him, get him out of the pocket. And that was a strange play call, but it's been a strange season for the Ravens. And John Harbaugh, he's made some poor decisions this year, but this was not one of his better days. I'll put it to you that way.
3 turnovers for the Ravens, 12 penalties. That's kind of the theme of this team. We did it to ourselves. And all their losses, they're saying this season. Where are you on, is Pittsburgh for real? Or is this more the Ravens?
It's a matter of you taking care of your own business. I don't want to hear, pressure. They've beaten us 8 out of 9 times, 7 out of 8 times, whatever it is. You take care of your business. I mean, Patrick McCary, why do you go down the field 2 or 3 times today? Why do you get called for holding? Come on, guys. Take care of your business. Don't blame it on anyone else. Just blame it on yourselves. And it all goes back to the coach, because penalties are a reflection of the head coach. And I think John Harbaugh has done everything he can to curve the situation, but he might have to dig a little bit deeper into his bag of tricks to find out what's going on here.
All right, Mike Preston from the Baltimore Sun, thank you for your report card on the Steelers. We will see you next week. A late one Monday night. The Harbaugh brothers going at it again when the Ravens go to L.A. to face the Chargers.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
You want to black out Beyonce concert and see what happens?
Yeah.
All right. Safe travels back from Pittsburgh. Thanks, Mike.
All righty. Thank you.